In our previous class, we have learned to separate the constants and the variables. So once again, I am going to explain to you the question number 1. Here, some numbers are given. We need to separate them in constants and variables. Just there is a slight mistake in the spelling, so I am going to correct it. So let's see which are the constants and which are the variables here. So number 6, 5/4 and 0 are the numbers, or as we can say numericals. They are the constants. And the variables are 4y, minus 3x, 4/5xy, az, 7p, 9x by y, 3/4x, and minus xz by 3y. Coming to the next one, question number 2, group the like terms together. In question number 2, I am going to solve the first and the third one for you. So other sums are your homework. Dear student, let's solve the first one. We need to group the like terms together. So all the numbers which are having the same variables, so we can group them as one term and they are called to be the like terms. For example, the first one, let's group 4x, then here minus x and 2/3x. So here we have grouped one term, that is the terms which have the x variable. So let's group the next term, minus 3y, 4/5y and y. So similarly the third question, minus ab square, b square a square, 7b square a, minus 3a square b square and 2ab. So dear students, let's write the solution. Let's group the ab square first. Then here we have b square. So here 7b square a, or ab square it is. And the next term we have here 2ab square. So here just write this. Okay, 2ab square. And the other terms which are left over, let's see whether they are like. Yes. Then let's group minus 3a square b square. So here we have grouped the given into the like terms. So I hope so you have understood how to make the like terms. We need to see the variables should be same in given expression. Coming to the question number 4. Question number 3, I am going to solve in the online class for you. So let's go for question number 4. State the number of terms. You need to state how many terms are there in the given following algebraic form. So in this statement, how many terms are there? How many terms are there? Can you tell? Yes, there are 2 terms. So let's write here 2 terms. The second question, 3 into x plus a by 2. 3 into x plus a by 2. How many terms are there? Yes, 2 terms. Why? Because when we multiply, we should consider it as one term. So this is one term and this is one more term. So there are 2 terms. Coming to question number 8. How many terms are there? 2x plus y plus 8 divided by y. Can you tell me how many terms are there, children? There are 3 terms. Coming to question number 9. How many terms are there? 2 into a plus 3 divided by b plus 4. Yes, there are 3 terms. So this is the way, this is one term, this is one term and this is one term. Even the division is considered to be as one term. Coming to the next one, for each state whether monomial, binomial or trinomial, that is question number 6. You need to state whether they are monomial, binomial or trinomial. The given expressions are given here. So some of the expressions are given. So let us start. The first one, what is this? It's a monomial. The second one, two terms. So we can say binomial. Again, the third one, you can see here 2x divided by y. So you can split this into 2 into x divided by y. So let's say it as monomial, as the division is considered to be one term. So 2 into x is 2x and it's divided by y. You should consider as one term. So it is monomial. So let's write here monomial. Coming to the fourth question, what is this? Minus a, again monomial. Fifth, number 5, what is this? There are 3 terms, so it is trinomial. Coming to the sixth one, it is 2 terms, so binomial. So you are understanding? Hope so you can understand this. There are 3 terms here. It is trinomial. And here children, it is division. So consider as one term. So you should say binomial. And the last one, it is trinomial. So dear students, this exercise till question number 6 I have solved. So other sums which I have not solved for you, kindly do it as homework. So question number 3, that is true or false, and question number 5, true or false, I am going to solve it in the online class. During the online class, I will be giving you the answers. So kindly solve the given questions what you have learnt in today's video. Thank you.